Yes.
Master mediator, what is the worst problem you've ever had to mediate?
It was a case between two neighbors disputing over religious beliefs.
Wow.
Yeah.
So with the incense in one house and then the other house doesn't have it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
one believes to be a religious person and the other not. So the one who has got the religious materials outside his home was bothersome for the other party. And so despite all the communications that they had among themselves and all the fights among themselves, they came to mediation. And mediation was also not successful because the one who was very religious didn't want to give up his practice of the way what he was practicing. And the other party wants him to remove everything from the corridor so that she can walk peacefully.
Oh, how do you solve a problem like religion between two neighbors, though?
That was a very tough one, and we actually, it was very difficult in the sense that we took about 3 or more hours to talk to both of them. And finally, the religious guy decided that he will remove some of his
compromise. I don't understand this. I'm taking this to be HDB living.
Yes.
That corridor does not belong to the person.
Yes.
So isn't there a ruling or a law that says, I am sorry that this is your religion, but you need to get rid of all this stuff?
Dr. Malki?
Well, there are rules, there are bylaws by the town council in relation to the usage of common areas like that. But we also encourage neighbours to kind of like negotiate spaces because, you know, if we were to implement the rules each time, the neighbours will not be able to use the space at all. There are certain guidelines that we give. For example, whatever you put, it shouldn't be obstructing people's movement so that it doesn't become a fire hazard. Yes, fire hazard issue. For religious issues, I think it's a matter of understanding. You know, because people do practice religions in different manners. Some burn incense, some have altars, some do chantings in their home, so noise becomes an issue. So at the end of the day, really, is how we can actually negotiate spaces, how we can actually negotiate understanding of each other's beliefs. And sensitive as they may be, it exists because we all live.
Sound like an easy task.
It is not, certainly.